What's going on, everybody? Gustav the 13th here with the new suit for the week of April 4th. We got the Master Type F01 650 suit. Finally, another Hathaway suit. Also, although the Gustav card is kind of a technicality, right? I don't even know if that's the right typing. Anyway, General 650 ground and space with ground preference here, and it's got some interesting shit going on. Melee priority 2 as well as rarity of 3. Getting into the weapons, we have a pretty basic setup here with the Messer LBR, pretty good instant stun, ammo based. The Beam Saber, which actually has a really intense downswing and a really short cooldown time. F01 looking gun, which actually has a lot of really good accumulation. And then we have the Mine Layer unit. So the Mine Layer unit on this one is a little bit unique. And we'll get into why in a little bit, but basics is it does still shit them out at the back. For the regular stuff you're on the ground, when you're in the air, which we'll get into later, it does kind of act like a bomber, which is really cool. Smoke grenade as well as the phalanx. We got a machine gun shield here with a decent amount of output, range of 275 as well as an ammo of 80. But let's get down to the brass tacks in terms of stats and skills. We got 23k on the mobile suit HP here, with ballistic resistance of 28, beam resistance of 29, melee resistance of 21, range strength of 34, melee strength of 31, movement speed of 130, and a top speed of 215 while having a thruster gauge of 80 and a turning speed of 72. Moving down the parts slots, we also have close at 20, medium at 19, and long at 9. And now, going down the skills, she got quite the laundry list going on here. Leg shock absorber level 3, quick boost level 4, which means that you're actually reducing the charge time to 70%, and the thruster consumption for the jump is reduced to from 30. Evasion system level 1, flight control program level 4. So you're talking about reducing thruster usage by 55 right after mid-air high-speed movement or actions. Also reduces thruster use by 50% during high-speed movement in the air, which plays into this skill, the V-tail stabilizer. Descends slower in the air while in the rear V vectored. Tail stabilizer is extended, making it easier to perform mid-air actions. Raises mobility and damage dealt while deployed. In practice, it looks like it has its own MA mode. It's practically flying horizontal once you get to like the peak of your jump. It's crazy. But let's see, raises mobility and damage while deployed and lowers thruster drain while starting during high-speed movement. Also reduces reaction if hit by ranged attacks and reduces stagger due to cumulative damage. Primary range can be used while moving at high speed. Skill cannot be used during rapid descent, so do not quick fall yourself, because we'll get into the aerial melee system, which means that you can actually downswing your way out of that fall. So anti-blast stabilizer as well as high performance balancer in between those. High spec AMBEC level 2, maneuver armor level 1, melee combo controller level 1, force injector level 2, shield tackle level 1, special right shoulder armor buffer level 2, waist special cushioning level 3, and special leg buffer level 3. So even though this is 30% for the waist, on this, the overload and stuff is 25. Backing up a little bit and checking out, not the explanation, oh my lord, the enhancement list. We do have +1 to anti-beam for the first one, +1 is range strength for the second, propellant tank, so +1 to thrusters. Complex expansion is at the very end for 2190, and the unlockables here is for anti-beam level 4, so +5 to anti-beam, and +5 to range strength. So overall, not too bad of a kit and setup. The V-fin stuff is going to be very interesting once we get into practice, so without further delay, let us hop in and check out what this thing's got going on. Honestly, not too bad. We didn't have a whole lot of matches in this, but the ones that we did have were pretty neat. And I'm actually going to try to get a clip from one of them, because what we're going to show you here is actually pretty neat. Although one thing that I'm going to try out a little bit, also the sound effects on this are really cool. Basic stun for that. The bombs, as you can see, just kind of come out of the back when you're in neutral ground. Now we're getting into something, I'm not going to do it on these actually. We're gonna get into some of the accumulation because the Vulcans and the MG are a little bit different. I think, does this also have DC? Son of a bitch. Hold on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 shots, half of the mag for the regular Vulcans. And then we get into the Vulcan gun itself. As you can see, not very good accumulation. And a little over half of the bullets here. In fact, I'd say a fair bit over half because we're at 28 right now. More often than not, you are going to kill the fuck out of whatever it is you're shooting with this before you actually stun them, especially if they have type disadvantage. Obviously, you had the smoke. So we're gonna try to... This is a good thing to test this on. So let's check out the V, right? We get all the way up. You see that those flip out. And if we can nail this a little bit, it's a kill. They drop straight down with the mines and they do a bunch of damage because of the bonus damage from the V-fin. So once you see those kind of flip up, you can not only am I just getting like insane amounts of hang time without even having to boost around, but you can boost around like a little plane. It's like it's on MA mode. You got a stab for your neutral and a very fast downswing that re-ups very quickly. You can pretty much just get two twofers in there whenever you want. With a very sharp and fast traversal. But overall, despite the intricacy of the VFIM system, this is a very simplistic kind of suit in terms of its kit and the sort of things that it's going to be doing in the interim. That being said, a little bit of damage here and there with the bomb stuff. Actually, one thing that I'm curious of, and if I can just walk off of this, hold on. If it'll let me just like get the hang time and flip the bees, yeah. So you can also do that at a certain altitude just from, falling off of something, which is really nice. Although you, like we just saw there, you do have to be a little bit careful because sometimes your suit will behave properly and just climb down shit weird. Also, if you're near a surface too closely, the behavior will change. That being said, the primary damage that this is going to do to the base is going to be between like melee and just the main gun because the LVR does do a decent little chunk each time. We're gonna try this one more time because I do want to see what kind of damage this honestly does. It's not too bad, but it's a lot of setup just to try to get some different kind of damage on it. And you can't fire that sub MG in the air on hang time, which is kind of neat, especially when you're just doing it in between boosts and stuff while you're waiting for this to come back up. But as you saw, the accumulation on the Vulcans, despite being a little bit slower in terms of fire rate, is superior. Beyond that though, nothing super crazy going on with this. The match that we got, actually the first match that we got, was our winning match. The second one I'm going to take a clip from just because it does show the example of what we did to that other Hambrabi with doing like a bombing kill. Which is something that I will say is really cool about this suit, is that you can just kind of get over terrain, have a decent amount of resistance against guns and stuff, outside of, heavy attacks and big Gurobis chasing you around or whatever, or just like focus fire. And you can get away with a little bit with those bombs, or, hopping up, doing your typical like Asha thing where you're redirecting, firing, and then just going woo! And slapping someone upside the head with the old beam fan. But we will put that match right around here. Alright. Time for our maiden voyage in the Messer.
Catapult deck is open. Mobile suit team, move out.
Surely this won't be a complete disaster. Ooh, fancy boy. I do like the sound effects on this thing. It sounds really nice.
Mission start.
Very next gen, bro. Oh my lord. Oh, that shot didn't hit him. Bruh. Oh. Oh boy. Wait, how'd that other guy get around there already? I'll say, yeah, there's a bit of a spacing thing with this.
I'm reading significant damage.
What the hell? Really? In the middle of a match or no? Yeah, they can't do that.
Your mobile suit is toast. Eject if you can. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Enemy mobile suit destroyed.
There's like just a shit ton of them in this match.
Your mobile suit has been destroyed. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Pick where and how you'll sortie.
Hmm.
An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
So the bulk of the front line on the enemy team is all just masters. So those spread out normally, I would assume. Yeah. Let's at least get a midpoint.
Beacon captured.
They just load into the noggin? That's funny.
An ally.
I didn't notice that before. Bing.
Minor damage detected. No impact on combat yet. I'm reading significant damage. Take the
Bothered.
mobile suit is toast. Eject if you can.
Bruh.
An allied unit's been destroyed. Your mobile suit has been destroyed. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
Just playing ho, huh? H-O-E. House of something, maybe?
An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit.
I don't know, actually.
Welcome back.
I would assume they're at least a little more unique, but I wouldn't know because I would not super keen on
An ally has destroyed an enemy
a
mobile
lot of
suit.
seed sound design like that. It could be. I saw that raid running around, but I think he flew away. Ding.
Beacon captured.
This guy seemed pretty content to not really fight. Oh
Minor
boy.
damage detected. No
Oh, is he trying to bomb? Nice. Oh yeah, there it is. It fucking fell down. Look at him do it. That's kind of cool. Uh-oh, but he got shot out of the sky.
Take defensive action.
Oh, did he tackle? Yeah. Oh boy. The only thing that would make this crazier is if we actually have flaps on these.
Has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Your mobile suit is toast. Eject if you can. advantage, huh? Enemy mobile suit destroyed.
That's way too fast. That's crazy how you can do that.
Mobile suit has been destroyed. An allied unit's been destroyed.
That shield, it's got some pretty fast output, but it does feel like a little bit of a trap depending on what you're hitting. Especially because it doesn't have a lot of accumulation compared to just like the regular Vulcans.
Welcome back. An allied unit's been destroyed.
I do full jump. The priority.
An allied unit.
I'm a fool.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, he's running for it.
Bases are now more valuable for this mission. Enemy mobile suit destroyed.
Wow. Oh, I am fucking floating. Okay. Alright. That's that level 4 kicking in for that. We gotta back up a little bit here. Galley. Solid shield hits. Oop. Wait, to your right.
Reporting fire incoming. Evacuate the target area. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Long-range supporting fire incoming.
Oh, number 5.
Supporting fire did some work. This might be a good time to close in. I'm reading significant damage. Take defensive action. 1 minute remaining. You've got this in the bag. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. An ally has destroyed an enemy mobile suit. Your mobile suit is... An allied unit's been destroyed.
Oh, I didn't have enough for a boost. No!
An
Oh, that was really laggy, actually.
Time has run out. Nice work out there. We won.
So kind of interesting. I'm assuming you can also just put the camera down and look a little bit better for where you're actually bombing all that, but yeah. To be honest, just the amount of like hang time and control you have just doing other stuff, like the bombing runs are neat, but that other reactability is like, I think, more valuable. Let's see. It's a third on that, not bad.
Battle's rewards.
Yep. So nothing super crazy, but it is kind of interesting to note. This is a pretty aggressive suit. It is a big boy, even compared to other suits at 650. But I think just the sheer speed of the melee ready up and some of the just blast down that you can do with this, depending on what you're hitting in between everyone else just running in for their melee, if they're doing like C-packs and all that other shit, means that this always has something to do for the most part, which is pretty nice. And like, you can get some extra shield fire in, like you saw there, and just do another downswing. Like, there's a good amount of stuff that you can do in terms of just damage in the interim. So overall, not the most complicated thing, but I'm a dumbass who likes to run Jagan at this cost. So, you know, simplicity is kind of the name of the game for me. I don't really mind that. But this is a really neat thing just because of the V-fin stabilizer and all that stuff. And of course, if you want to do area denial, you can also shit these out behind you or just around in general. They don't come out as rapidly as like other versions of that, but as you can see, decent amount of damage accumulation, and they can set people up for stuns as well. So, if you've been looking forward to having another Hathaway suit out there, or if you just want a simple but pretty strong general suit to run around in at baseline, this is a good contender right now. But that is the long and short of it for the Messer. And until next time, this is Gustav the 13th. I'll talk to y'all next time.